Today I'll show you step by step how to crochet this infinity scarf. To wear it, place it over your head, twist it in front of your neck and then place the remainder over your head again. There you have a beautiful and chunky infinity scarf. To create your infinity scarf, you will require 1 ball of Caron sprinkle cakes. This is pecan fudge colour, and as you can see, super bulky, size 6. So gives a lot of texture and will match your beanie that you made earlier. We have 77% acrylic, 20% wool, and 3% other fibre. It is 186 meters in length and weighs 240 grams. With this infinity scarf, you will need a size 10 crochet hook or US N. So nice large hook to work your chunky yarn and a pair of scissors for the end. Let's get started. To begin your infinity scarf, you need to create a slip knot. So have your yarn over 2 fingers, hold it with your thumb, bring it around the back and cross it over the front. Around the back again, and I hold it with my pinky, if you can see, like that. I then turn my hand over so I've got 2 strands of yarn. Work your crochet hook under the first one and over the second one, and I turn my hook to pick it up and then pull it underneath that first strand of yarn. If you turn your fingers and pull them out, you can see you have what looks like a pretzel. So pull both tight. So that is a slip knot there. Discard your tail end and pull your working yarn, and you'll see that the loop on your hook becomes smaller. That's a slip knot. Now we need to chain 16. So to chain, yarn over, and then I hold my tail and pull through. So that's 1, 2, 3, 'When you yarn over and pull through, you want to make sure that the loop on your hook isn't close to your hook. To get your tension the same, you want to bring it back down the edge of your hook so it's always the same size. Okay? So pull it back down, yarn over, pull through. To do row 1, you're going to skip this first chain and do a double crochet into the second chain. So that's this one here. So double crochet, yarn over, slip through that chain, pick up your yarn and pull through so you have 3 loops on your hook. And you'll see that I pull it back so they're all the same size. Yarn over again and pull through the first 2. So you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through again. So that was a double crochet. We need to do them across the entire length of your chains. I'll show you again. Yarn over, work through the next chain, pick up your yarn and pull through so you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'll show you once more. Yarn over, work through your chain, pick up your yarn, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you need to work a double crochet into each chain until you reach the end. I'll meet you there. Once you've made it to the end of row 1, you need to chain 1, yarn over and pull through. You then need to turn your work, and that is because you always want to work from the left to the right. We now need to do a double crochet into the same stitch. So you'll see this little space here. So yarn over, work your hook through, pick up your yarn, so 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's just the same as the previous row, the double crochet. We now need to chain 1, yarn over, pull through. And then we're going to skip a stitch and do a double crochet into the next stitch. I'll just show you an easy way to find your stitches. If you look at it from the top, you can see here 2 loops, that's 1 stitch. So we're going to skip that stitch and we're going to do a double crochet into this stitch. So yarn over, skip a stitch and do a double crochet in the following stitch. Okay, we're going to do the same all the way along. Chain 1 after your double crochet, skip a stitch and double crochet into the next stitch. Again, chain 1, skip a stitch and double crochet into the following stitch. Chain 1, skip a stitch and double crochet into the next stitch. I'll meet you at the end. So we've reached the end and you can see you've got little spaces between your double crochets on row 2. So to start row 3, we're going to chain 1, turn our work again, so you're working from the left to the right. We're going to do a double crochet into the same stitch, so you can see that space there. So yarn over, work your hook through, pick up your yarn, pull back so you've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now in the space that we created where the chain 1 is, we're going to do a double crochet around there. So yarn over and just go through the hole, pick up your yarn and come back. So 3 loops on your hook before you yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now the next stitch, you've got a double crochet. So you want to do a double crochet in the top of that double crochet. And then a double crochet into the space you created. And a double crochet in the top of the next stitch. We're going to repeat that all the way along. I'll show you again. Through the hole, you're going to do a double crochet, and then you do your next double crochet in the top of the next stitch. I'll meet you at the end. We've made it to the end of row 3. So you can see the pattern, 1 row of double crochets, 1 row of a double crochet with a chain 1 and skipping a stitch before we do our next double crochet, and row 3, which is a row of double crochets. We're just going to repeat this until we run out of yarn. Well, just short of. So starting our next row, which is the same as row 1, chain 1, turn your work, do a double crochet in the same stitch, and then do a double crochet in every stitch along your work. I'll meet you at the end. I finished row 4, which is just a repeat of row 1. So chain 1 and turn your work. This time we're going to do row 2 again. So double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch and double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next stitch. Oh, that's not a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next stitch. You will see that these double crochets line up, and they will the entire way through your infinity scarf. I'll meet you at the end. I'll just show you one more time how to do the next row. Chain 1, turn your work, then do a double crochet into the same space. So you always start your rows the same, chaining 1 and double crochet into the same space. Now you want to do a double crochet over the chain 1 that you did earlier, and then your next double crochet into the next stitch. So a double crochet over this chain 1, or just through the space you created. Double crochet into the next stitch, and double crochet into the space. You can see our pattern starting to form. One lot, and that's our second lot. We're just going to be repeating this until we're nearly finished our ball of yarn. Keep working and I'll meet you towards the end. I have finished my 20th repeat of row 1, 2 and 3. I'll just slide it down so you can see as the colour changes, it just naturally goes on to the next one. It's nice and thick, it feels soft, which is great, that's what we want. And now we need to connect the two ends together. To do that, you want to bring both ends together, but twist your starting end, and that's just so you've got a little loop, a twist in your work like that, and then layer the end that you're crocheting with on top. To join your work, you want to match each double crochet on this edge of your scarf to each double crochet on that edge of your scarf. So work your crochet hook through the first double crochet and then find the first double crochet on your back piece. Yarn over, pull through both ends of your scarf and then pull through the loop on your hook. So you should have one loop on your hook now. Work through the second double crochet along and find the second double crochet on your back piece. Work your hook through, yarn over, pull through both pieces and then pull through so you have one loop on your hook. We're going to continue that the entire way along. So this is my third double crochet, just making sure this is my third double crochet. Yarn over, pull through both of those and then pull through the loop on your hook. My fourth double crochet, again matching with my fourth double crochet. Yarn over, pull through and pull through again. We're going to do this all the way to the end and then we're nearly finished. To thread through your ends, want to make sure that you're bringing the same colour back onto the same colour. Okay. Work your crochet hook through the side, pick up your yarn and pull it through. You then want to just find little areas that you can work your crochet hook through, and you want to alternate the direction of the yarn. Might bring it back this way. Once you've threaded it through, get your scissors and cut it close, but make sure you don't cut one of the loops. We're now going to do the same for this side. And there you have it. You've finished your chunky infinity scarf. So place it over your head, add a twist, and then back over your head to create a beautiful and chunky infinity scarf to go with your matching beanie. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Feel free to subscribe to make sure you catch my next video. Thanks for watching.